Think about it. Sunrise spilling across the asphalt, 600 miles of promise ahead, and a machine that feels carved from the road itself. That's the soul of long-haul motorcycling, and why we've lined up the top 20 motorcycles built for long-distance travel, 2025 edition. From plucky budget adventurers to mile-munching Luxo liners, every bike here earns its place with real-world range, comfort, and history. Tanks brimmed, coffee downed, let's roll. Number 20. Benelli TRK 702X. Benelli's middleweight ADV finally reaches North America with bigger lungs and bolder ambition. The 698cc parallel twin pumps out 70 horsepower and 51.6 pound-feet, happily lugging a 5.3 gallon tank, 50mm USD fork, and spoke 19 and 17-inch wheels. A backlit 5-inch TFT offers Bluetooth navigation and dual USB-C ports, while switchable ABS, slipper clutch, and integrated crash bars come standard. Europe's TRK 502 unexpectedly toppled BMW's GS 650 in 2021 sales charts. The 702X doubles the power yet keeps Benelli's bargain DNA, giving returning riders an Italian passport to the Rockies without raiding retirement funds. Number 19. CF Moto 1250 TRG. Born as a Chinese police escort, the TRG arrives stateside, dripping with tech. A 1,279cc 75-degree V-twin, co-developed from KTM's LC8, cranks 140 horsepower and 89 pound-feet, tamed by Bosch cornering IMU, semi-active WP suspension, and a reverse gear for painless hotel parking. The 22-liter, 5.8-gallon tank pairs with heated seats, grips, and 12-speaker audio, while radar blind spot monitoring joins adaptive LED lighting for interstate confidence. CF Moto's aggressive pricing undercuts Euro rivals by 5 figures, signaling that the Middle Kingdom is no longer content with copycats. It wants to lead the Grand Touring pack. Number 18. Royal Enfield Himalayan 452. The cult Himalayan gets the liquid-cooled Sherpa heart it deserved. The 452cc DOHC single now makes 40 horsepower and 29 pound-feet, propelling a 6-speed gearbox, 4-gallon tank, and 7.9 inches of suspension travel. Ride-by-wire brings 3 ride modes and switchable ABS, while integrated crash rails and luggage loops echo Enfield's Ladakh roots. With a $5,800 MSRP and sub-400-pound curb weight, the 452 keeps the slow and steady ethos that carried backpackers over the Himalayas, but finally supplies the grunt to tackle Colorado's I-70 without white-knuckle drafting semis. Number 17. Aprilia Touareg 660 Rally. Aprilia sharpened its already feisty Touareg for Dakar-style duty. Magnesium engine covers shave ounces, hefty skid plates, rally tower, and 5-gallon translucent tank invite real bivouacs. The 659cc P-twin wails out 80 HP, while 9.5 inches of fully adjustable KYB suspension and off-road ABS put orange bikes on notice. A 439-pound wet weight undercuts rivals, and the Touareg name nods to the 550 V-twin that helped birth adventure riding in the 80s. For dads who still dream of Baja but need to be home on Monday, this is their anti-midlife crisis ticket. Number 16. Suzuki V-Strom 1050DE. The Strom Trooper celebrates 23 years by leaning harder into dirt. A stronger subframe, longer swing arm, 21-inch front wheel, and gravel traction mode pair with the trusty 1037cc 90-degree V-twin, now with a clean 100 horsepower. 6-axis IMU adds hill hold, slope-dependent ABS, and cruise control, while a 6.3-gallon tank still promises 250-plus mile legs. Suzuki's minimalist TFT is old school, but so is the bike's reputation for 200,000-mile odometers that just won't quit. A comforting constant in a world of ever-complex gizmos. Number 15. Yamaha Tracer 9 GT Plus. Think Sport Tourer meets Tesla. The 890cc CP3 Triple unleashes 117 horsepower, piped through a ride-by-wire throttle that links to radar adaptive cruise control and unified brakes, tech once reserved for cars. A 7-inch Garmin-enabled TFT dishes traffic overlays, while Yamaha Ride Control lets you pre-program throttle, traction, and suspension presets. At 485 pounds wet with semi-active KYB suspenders and quickshifter, the Tracer carves Appalachia on Saturday and gulps entire states on Sunday, tracing lineage back to the 1984 FJ1100 that coined the term sport touring. Number 14. Moto Guzzi V100 Stelvio. After a decade's hiatus, the Stelvio returns with Piaggio's slick 1042cc compact block V-twin, 115 horsepower, nestled in a tubular frame and tipped upright by classic shaft drive. A 5.5-gallon tank, 19 and 17-inch wheels, and electronically adjustable screen laugh at Nebraska crosswinds, while optimal front and rear radar delivers adaptive cruise and lane change alerts. Guzzi's transverse cylinders have crossed continents since the 1975 V100i Convert. This Stelvio melds that symmetrical nostalgia with Euro 5 Plus compliance and smartphone-priced valve checks. Number 13. Energica Xperia. Range anxiety? Not here. The Xperia cradles a 22.5 kWh battery, good for up to 261 urban miles or roughly 150 mixed, and DC fast charges from 0 to 80% in 40 minutes. The permanent magnet motor spins 85 pound-feet from 0 RPM, silently dusting traffic while cruise control, heated grips, and 30-liter panniers encourage iron butt daydreams. Energica cut its teeth supplying Moto E race bikes, and the Xperia channels that know-how into the first electric built specifically for touring, proving you don't need gasoline to chase horizons. Number 12. Zero DSR-X. Zero's flagship ADV packs a 17.3 kWh Z-Force battery, 169 pound-feet of torque, and an adjustable Bosch off-road MSC so slick it can detect loose gravel mid-corner. Reverse assist, optional power tank extender, and Cypher 3 Plus OTA updates future-proof your purchase, while a 6.5-inch dash streams turn-by-turn nav over cellular. Real-world testers report 125-mile mixed ranges, enough to link national park campgrounds where level 2 chargers now lurk. For early adopters who want dirt credibility without carbon guilt, the DSR-X is the quiet path forward. Number 11. Triumph Tiger 1200 GT Explorer. Triumph trimmed weight, softened ergonomics, and added active preload reduction that drops seat height 0.8 inches at stops. Hallelujah for inseams over 40. A 148 HP T-Plane triple feeds shaft drive, while a colossal 7.9-gallon aluminum tank surpasses 300 miles between fill-ups. Blind spot radar, Showa semi-active suspension, and Triumph's slick widget-based TFT smack of Range Rovers, yet the bike still hustles like a Daytona when you twist it through Utah's Highway 12. In 2012, the original Explorer bullied BMW's GS in comparison tests. The 2025 GT Explorer wants to keep that crown polished. Number 10. Kawasaki Ninja H2 SX SE. Think business class seat bolted to a missile. The supercharged 998cc inline-4 pumps nearly 200 horsepower, yet 44 highway miles per gallon figures mean fewer gas stops than your buddy's naturally aspirated liter bike. Kawasaki's ARAS radar suite blends adaptive cruise, forward collision warning, and lane change alert, displayed on a 6.5-inch TFT with spin smartphone mirroring. Standard panniers swallow 2 XXL helmets, grip heaters keep arthritic knuckles cozy, and electronically adjustable suspension flattens potholes. It's the spiritual successor to the Concours 14, only with warp drive. Number 9. KTM 1290 Super Adventure S. KTM was first to bolt radar on a bike, and 2025 doubles down with stop-and-go ACC and overtake suppression that hollers if you merge into danger. The 1301cc LC8 V-twin kicks out 160 horsepower and 102 pound-feet, pushing a 6.1-gallon tank and 8-inch bonded glass TFT that pairs with trail maps over Wi-Fi. WP Apex semi-active suspension tracks wheel position 200 times per second. Selectable rally mode even lets you dial skid control in 1% increments. Since the 950 Adventure won Dakar stages on consecutive weekends, Austria's kept the hooligan gene alive. This S model just adds cruise ship comfort. Number 8. Harley-Davidson Street Glide Ultra. Milwaukee may build cruisers, but the Street Glide Ultra proves they still rule the Boulevard to Badlands circuit. The Milwaukee 8 117 thumps out 130 pound-feet, piped through Showa dual-bending valve suspension and Brembo reflex-linked brakes. A wind tunnel-tuned Batwing fairing hides a mammoth 12.3-inch Skyline TFT, 4 ride modes, and wireless headset pairing. Harley boosted torque and trimmed weight for 2025, responding to riders who panned earlier Ultras as couch-heavy. 6 decades after the Electra Glide's debut, the Ultra blends that chrome-soaked lineage with tech even rice burner fans grudgingly respect. Number 7. Indian Pursuit Elite. Limited to 250 numbered units, the Pursuit Elite drips factory custom paint and billet everywhere. Beneath the bling hums a liquid-cooled 112 cubic inch 1768cc Power Plus twin belting 126 horsepower and 133 pound-feet through belt drive. Electronically adjustable Fox shock, SmartLean IMU, and 600-watt power band audio wraps passengers in plush Americana. Indian claims the biggest adjustable windscreen in class, and a heated touring seat ensures spouses stay happy past Sturgis. The Elite badge traces to the 1904 Headstrom racer, proof the oldest US marquee still knows how to flex. Number 6. BMW K1600 GTL. Nothing serenades the interstate like an inline 6 at 6,000 RPM. BMW's 1649cc mill sings 160 horsepower and 132 pound-feet, now delivering peak twist 1000 RPM sooner for effortless 2-up overtakes. Reverse assist, hill start control, and adaptive LED headlight ease urban fetch quests, while a 10 1/4 split screen dash streams Nav6 maps beside tire pressures. Introduced in 2011, the K6 redefined Luxo touring. The 2025 GTL keeps the throne with new dynamic engine brake control to stop trailer sway before it starts. Number 5. Ducati Multistrada V4 Rally. Ducati fused Panigale pace with Paris-Dakar endurance. The Gran Turismo 1158cc V4 fires 170 horsepower, yet 9,300-mile valve checks beat many twins. The Rally's 9-gallon 2-part tank spreads weight low, and advanced radar tech grants both adaptive cruise and blind spot detection. Skyhook air spring preload lifts for trail ruts, then drops 0.8 inches at stoplights. Back in 2003, the first Multistrada looked like a stretched sport bike. 2 decades later, Bologna's Red Missile is finally ready to trade paint with GS's at the Alcan finish line. Number 4. Honda African Twin Adventure Sports ES. Honda tidied the legend for asphalt duty. A new 19-inch front, Showa EERA electronic suspension, and lower seat broaden its reach. Mid-range torque bumps help the 1084cc Unicam Twin push the 6.5-gallon tank without constant downshifts, and the 5-position screen plus winglets slash buffeting. DCT remains an option, easing clutch hand burn on those I-10 drone days. Descended from the Dakar-winning XRV 650 of 1989, the Africa Twin still whispers Paris-Dakar, even as it blurs Indiana cornfields. Number 3. BMW R1300 GS. BMW tossed its trellis subframe for a monocoque chassis and shrunk wheelbase to tighten agility. The brand new 1300cc shift cam Boxer makes 145 horsepower, yet drops nearly 30 pounds over the R1250. Evo telelever and dynamic suspension adjustment read the road 1,000 times per second, while adaptive vehicle height control lowers the bike 1.2 inches at stops. Finally, a GS for 32-inch inseams. Since the original 1980 R80 GS invented the segment, the GS has ferried teachers, rock stars, and presidents around Earth. This one keeps that passport stamped into the electric era. Number 2. BMW R18 Transcontinental. Bavaria does baggers with Teutonic flair. The 1802cc Big Boxer churns 116 horsepower from 2000 RPM, accompanied by Marshall 4-speaker audio, adaptive LED headlight, and 48 liters of integrated luggage. Electronically adjusted screens and floorboards make Route 66 feel like the Autobahn, while Eco, Roll, and Rock modes let you tame or unleash that piston-pounding torque. For 2025, Euro 5 Plus tweaks drop emissions, and Berlin-built badging honors BMW's 1969 US sales launch that helped mainstream shaft drive touring. Number 1. Honda Goldwing Tour 50th Anniversary. Half a century ago, the GL1000 rewrote touring with a flat 4, disc brakes, and liquid cooling. The 2025 Goldwing celebrates that milestone in Eternal Gold or Bordeaux Red, powered by a 1833cc flat 6 delivering 120 horsepower through either 6-speed manual or silky DCT. A double wishbone front end massages potholes, while electronic preload adapts for passenger and luggage. Standard wireless Apple CarPlay, 61-liter trunk, and optional airbag make this rolling lazy boy safer than some cars. Veteran wingmen boast 300,000-mile odometers. This anniversary model invites 1 million more. 20 machines, 20 personalities, yet every one is engineered to devour distance and feed the soul. Whether you crave the whisper of electrons, the howl of a supercharger, or the timeless thrum of a Boxer twin, 2025 proves the golden age of long-range cycling is happening right now. So map that coast-to-coast dream, grease the chain or final drive, and ride. If this deep dive revved your engine, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and join our growing pack of high-mileage maniacs. Reviews, route guides, and wrench wisdom drop every week. Keep the rubber side down.